Welcome back! As I mentioned in the last video, I've been considering, well, I've been thinking that I would wait until Better Than Wolves is out to really do exploring and go around looking for materials and do more intensive digging and etc, etc. But when I came to think of it, the only things that would really affect the Pirate Cove itself in the end is, oh ouch, is the building blocks that have been added with 1.3. So like the stairs and half slabs that follow the color of the original wool that it was, the wood from the wood that it was made from. What else is there? I think that's pretty much the only thing that really would affect how I make my town. Other than that, emeralds, new sandstone villages, jungle and desert temples, those are just, you know, fun side things that I would like to find, but don't really truly affect anything in the long run. So I have decided to be a brave panda and go out exploring. So I first started trying to map out how I would like to make the cove. Then I realized I don't know what the cove looks like. So what I need to do is kind of scope out the geographic lay of the land. And you know what? I should have made myself a map to do so. So let me go back really quick, make myself a map, and come back. Yeah, so in order to decide what kind of buildings I want to place where, what kind of the backstory I want to create for the town itself, I suppose. For instance, by backstory I mean something along the lines of will there be an inland, a main link to the mainland? Like, is there going to be a caravan route that is connected somehow to the cove? Once the pirates get there, what are they gonna do? What do they, you know, it's a place that supposedly people are going to live in. So, you know, it just follows naturally that the town would evolve around what is available to them, what they have found. Like, I imagine if pirates were building the town for themselves upon first arriving there, the first thing they would prepare would be some lodgings. You know, because you have to have a place to sleep. So, lodgings and a place for drinking and merriment. So an inn, I think, would be the logical first step to kind of create. So that'll be kind of like the centerpiece of the town. And then, what would be needed? Yeah, and then, you know, little side shops and places to buy trinkets and baubles and stuff like that. And maybe like a pirate consulate. So, you know, even a group of merry outlaws, I don't know if they're merry or not, but, you know, outlaws need a form of government or a ruling class to kind of keep some sort of, what's the word? What's the word? Give me the word. Order, yes, order in place. So keeping that in mind, I want to try to scope out how I want to actually lay everything out. So let's see, I have a bunch of reeds there. I can probably use these just to create my map. Oh, I need a compass, don't I? Let's see if I even remember how to make a compass. I think 12 pieces of paper should be enough. A compass is made out of, I want to say redstone and maybe iron? Let's try it out. Nope. So I was almost right. It does involve redstone and iron, but the proportions were the opposite. So iron and redstone, put that in the center, surround it with paper. Apparently it takes 9. Boom! I have a map. Okay, I don't want to look at it quite yet because I want to center it. Right here. Ta-da! Boo! Alright. Ooh, that looks really grainy. But let me carry that in my hand as I climb over the mountain and explore the area. Which way do I want to go? I want to cover this area by the bay first, so I'll leave the marshlands for later. But yeah, so it's only been up a few hours now, and I don't have that much feedback from anyone except Duck. Oh, and there's a duck for you. Well, a chicken rather, but you know, the closest thing to a duck we have here. As to whether or not the more live streamy approach to my video was successful or not. Why is there... Oh, lava! Okay, cool. That chicken's stuck there. I'm gonna leave it there for now. So yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So I don't know how well it is being received or it will be received, but okay. I'm gonna try my hand at another live streamy type, or not live stream, let's play, that's the word I was looking for, let's play type episode to see if it works. Alright, so this is north because that is west? What? Wait, is this even north? If that's east, this should be south. What's wrong with this map? Oh. Oh, okay. You see that little arrowhead? That is the direction I'm facing. Now, I thought it was a sword, and so I was pointing in the direction of the tip of the sword, but apparently no. It's the arrowhead that I'm pointing towards. Okay, that makes more sense. All right. I've covered most of that. Maybe I should go a little farther. I want to kind of go northwest. Northwest sounds like a good direction to go. I want to kind of see how it links up to the mainland other than through over the hill that I myself went over, because yeah, I have already established that as my place, and the pirates know where I am, so we need to explore somewhere that they are not familiar with. Oh, ouch! Or that I am not familiar with as well. Rather random hole in the middle of nowhere, isn't it? Curious. Very curious. Alright, it's mighty dark here. I should have set off in the morning. Let's see if I can brighten it up a little bit. Whew. So, how's y'all's summer coming along? I don't know about you, but it's mighty hot where I'm living at. We had a little rain today, and it was so nice after such a long drought period. Yeah, it was really dry for a long time, but we finally had a bit of rain. A burst thunderstorm, kind of like the ones you get here in Minecraft, where all of a sudden it's just pouring rain and you see lightning and thunder everywhere. Actually, they put out a severe thunderstorm warning earlier today, but it ended pretty soon, so no danger of the power cutting out suddenly or anything like that. Okay. Oh, I must be near a taiga or some kind of snowy biome. Oh, look at this. Another little pond. Alright. So where's this in relation to the cove? Alright, so over another set of small hills from the bay is the pond that we're standing at, and apparently there's another body of water right over the hill here as well. Oh yes, okay. I wonder if it's all linked together like a river. No, it's not. If there was a sizable, river passageway through which we could maybe navigate boats or ferries, that would have been a nice addition to the backstory. But nope, not happening. Alright, snowy biome. I wonder if this is where my first doggy came from. Like I mentioned before, he just appeared out of nowhere right next to me, all alone, and it was just rather sudden. I almost hit him with my pickaxe or axe at the time. I was mining or doing something, but good thing I didn't hit him. Alright, over this way is some more water. Ooh, expanse of water. Water. Oh, you know what? It's not just any old expanse of water. It's another cove. Yay. Oh, but this one doesn't have a hill behind it, so it's not as protected or, enclosed. I like the kind of enclosed feeling that that other cove right south of my settlement has. But you know what? This could be kind of like a rival's town, Maybe they will have different colors. And this will be the cove of Captain what's her name? I don't know. But she will be the rival of Captain Godo, and she actually has a larger band of ruffians following her, and that is a source of irk. Is that even right? Yeah, that fact bothers Captain Godo so much. There's a rivalry going on, but mostly on his end. Oh, but she'll seem really cool and everything about, the rivalry. She'll be like, whatever. Godo can say whatever he wants. But she has a secret, a backstory as well, that she's hiding. And so secretly, she is very protective and not jealous, but kind of. Oh, look at all these cows! Kind of rather proud of her higher station, of the higher prestige that she has over Godo. Yes. Ooh, I feel the story developing. Okay, so this is a little recreation of the forest, or the area, the map of the area that we are in. And here is my base in the forest of Panda. And to the south, we have Godo's Cove. To our north, we have a yet unnamed Captain's Bay. And as this map starkly demonstrates, Godo's Cove is quite smaller, considerably smaller than that bay. I roughly guesstimate maybe a quarter of that size. So, with this new unexpected addition to our story, I'm thinking maybe Godo's Cove doesn't need all of the luxuries and amenities that a full Pirates Cove would normally have? Well, one thing's for sure. We have to now blow this area up and kind of try to decide what we're going to put in there. As you can see, this is an enlargement of Godo's Cove area. And if you see the map here, well, first of all, this is unexplored area, but I think we're safe to assume that it's all ocean. And from the ocean, the entrance to the cove is bottlenecked, which is a very nice natural defense. And so I think we're going to take advantage of that natural bottleneck and create a little barricade. I don't know exactly how it's going to look, but somehow kind of narrow it down even further so that only small boats can enter, to increase the defensibility of the area, and large ships will have to anchor outside in the deeper waters, because even if we weren't concerned about defenses, as pirates naturally would be, the water would be too shallow for large ships to enter anyway. So first of all, this is, I think, the way that the entrance to the area is going to look. The cove itself is pretty small, and in case of an emergency when all of the crew need to, I don't know, launch an attack on the pirates of the northern Bay Area up there, or there's an invasion going on and they just need to hurriedly leave this area. It would not do to have too small, if there were traffic congestion in this area, that would not do. The small boats would need to be able to quickly and efficiently ship or carry the crew to the fleet in case of such an emergency. So what I'm thinking is we need to clear out a little bit of the mountain and the hillside that's surrounding the cove, and in doing so we will be able to make it easier to build buildings in there, because right now it's just all hilly area and yeah, not really well suited for putting buildings in. Oh dear, the list is getting longer and longer, and I have an abundance of things to do. I've added a few more things here on my list, and the first one, clearing out the hill surrounding the cove, is just manual labor that I need to do, but these two kind of involve you guys as well. So for the natural barricade at the entrance of the cove, it's a bit wide right now, but is there a way to somehow make it all redstone-y and have like pistons come out to block the entrance from underwater at the flip of a switch? I don't know. What I'm envisioning is like, do I have any blocks? No. But imagining one piston being on top of another, and so after this piston shoots out, the second one on top of it would extend as well, and so it would somehow the top block on top of the second piston would be on above water, so that no ships could pass through it. Although I'm not sure that it would work since it's underwater, and there would have to be some kind of encasing to prevent the redstone stuff from being washed away. Yeah, that'll be something I'll have to tinker with. And if somebody who knows redstone better than I do knows a way to do that, please, by all means, let me know. So that's one thing that I would like to ask you guys to contribute to. And the second is, what's the other captain's name? In my mind, she's rather young looking, at least. She's very charismatic. She has a firm grasp on her crew. Pirates, when they see her, just seem to flock to her. She has this this magnetic, charismatic personality, but nobody really knows where she's from, her backstory, really. And I want a name that kind of embodies that feeling, you know? So if you can think of any good names for her, I'm all ears. Oh, so that was a long trek that we had today and a lot of planning, and we didn't get anything built, but I think it was worthwhile. Hope to hear from you guys about those 2 requests that I put in, and I will see you guys next time.